Israel struck the heart of Lebanon overnight with an airstrike targeting central Beirut and a building that reportedly housed Lebanese medical workers. The strike comes as Israel sends more troops into Lebanon as part of what it calls a limited and targeted operation. In the meantime, Canada, the U.S., and other Western allies are calling on Israel to exercise restraint, including in its response to the attack from Iran earlier this week. Jeff Semple reports from Israel.
Well, people here in Israel are marking Rosh Hashanah, but this Jewish New Year comes with new fears about this escalating conflict as the world waits to see how Israel will respond to that unprecedented ballistic missile attack from Iran earlier this week. Reports here suggest that some kind of retaliation is guaranteed and that it is expected to come very soon. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu met yesterday with his security cabinet, reportedly considering a range of responses, including targeting Iran's oil rigs, its air defense systems, and perhaps even Iran's coveted nuclear program. But experts have told us that any attack on Iran's nuclear facilities would almost certainly require support from the United States. U.S. President Joe Biden was asked about that yesterday, asked directly whether the U.S. would support an Israeli attack on Iran's nuclear program, and Joe Biden said the answer is no. Meanwhile, Israel's offensive in Lebanon continues, and overnight we saw an Israeli strike in central Beirut, the first time that has happened in almost 20 years. That strike killing at least 9 people, including medical workers with the Hezbollah-linked Islamic Health Authority. Israel says that overnight it struck around 200 Hezbollah targets. The death toll in Lebanon has now climbed to around 1,400 people. That is more people killed in about a week and a half than were killed in an entire month of fighting the last time Israel and Hezbollah were at war back in 2006. And the attacks in Gaza continue as well, with around 100 people in Gaza killed in the past 24 hours, bringing the death toll there to more than 40,000. World leaders continue to call for ceasefires in Gaza, in Lebanon, and are calling on Israel to respond to Iran, but with a proportionate response. But at every turn of late, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has rebuffed calls for de-escalation, and he has vowed that Iran will pay for that attack. Jeff Semple, Global News, Jerusalem.